What's up? How's it going, everybody? What's going on? Grim. And I'm late to the party, but I finally made it. Here we are with Metal Gear Solid Delta. And this is the first Metal Gear that I've been excited to play in nearly 17 years. I wasn't all that excited for Peace Walker. As a matter of fact, I didn't even play Peace Walker until it came out in the HD collection. I played it once, I think. It's not bad. It's just, you know, not the Metal Gear I grew up with. MGS4 was the last one that I was super excited for. 5 wasn't really all that excited for that one either because I felt like the, story had already been told. But I have put myself in a deliberate cocoon since Monday because everybody seemed like they got access to this game on Monday, and then everybody and their brother got it on Tuesday because of the digital pre-order early access. And I waited for this guy. I got it in physical form because I've got the entire series in physical form, and the collection would not be complete without this. And one thing that I was actually going to do, excuse me, was I was going to just put the disc in my PS5 and just play what was on the disc a la 2004. Because the original MGS3, we got what we got. There was no updates. But then I discovered this game has a 24 gig update from what's on the disc. So to have the most pleasant experience, I figured I'd do the updates, and that way I can also use my, sneaking DLC camos and whatever have you. But one more thing before I get into this. I admittedly was not actually excited for this when it was initially announced a year and a half ago in November of 2023, because by that point, Konami didn't have the greatest track record. And I feel like over the previous year and a half, they've redeemed themselves a little bit. Their handling of the Master Collection wasn't great, but they also recognized and admitted that, and did a few things to kind of fix that. But the attention to detail that I feel like they put into this started getting me excited. And then as it came closer and got closer and got closer, the excitement just built and built and built, and now here we are. So, yeah, I'm really excited. There's been very, very few things that I've seen about this game, and as I said, that was by design. There was a couple things that that did get spoiled for me. Obviously, I already know the story like the back of my hand, basically. But there were certain other details about the game that I didn't want to know about ahead of time. And there's been a couple of them that have been ruined for me. I won't say what they are, just in case you've been living under a rock, living under a bigger rock than me over the past week. I won't speak about what I already know until those things happen. So all I've seen so far is the main menu. And for some reason, I have no audio on my PS5. So here we are, main menu. So we've got new game, Snake versus Monkey. We got whatever this is, and
Randy Savage.
So fast you can't even talk.
How's it going, Graham? Thanks for being first the second time today.
Somewhere is going to win a silver cloud. What a lucky, lucky, lucky person.
But this, I have a feeling I know what this is. I feel like this is going to be like a boss survival mode. So once you complete the game, you fought every boss. I feel like that's what that's going to be. So we've got an extras menu, demo theater, secret theater, camouflage collection, food collection, character viewer, records and titles, HD collection manual. I don't know why they'd put the HD collection manual in here and not the manual for this game, but and then we've got our options menu. So I've got it set to performance mode. Oh, we've got a lot of filters. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I will have to probably post-edit this to get... because I'm not going through that whole spiel at the beginning again. So, let's see here. New game. Oh, boy. Playing the MGS series for the first time. Like MGS 1, 2, 3, 4, Peace Walker, 5, or I like everything. And so, what's interesting is this... in MGS 3, in the original release, or at least in the HD collection, if you picked I like MGS 3, it would actually give you some extra camos to start the game off with. This actually tells us... okay, so it says clear the game to obtain all of this additional equipment. So, this isn't additional equipment we would start with. You have to beat the game after choosing this answer to unlock this particular equipment. So that's interesting. So negative review on Steam, gotta play the game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times to unlock everything. Well, I'm just gonna go with I like everything in the MGS series because that's the truth. Play style. I want to play with modern action game controls, freely movable third-person camera, move and fire weapons simultaneously with over-the-shoulder perspective. And here's our button layout. So L2 aim, R2 attack, CQC, stalking is L1, R1 first person, triangle for evade, circle for crouch, I don't like that, X for action, square for reload, and then D-pad up is our camouflage window, left equipment, right radio or down radio, and right is weapon. And then I want to play the same controls as the original game. Uses the overhead camera and aiming is done in first person view. Legacy controls are still the same though. Oh wait, no. Aim button is still L2, weapon button is R2. Action button is triangle, CQC is circle, crouch is X, square is reload. So it's still... that's still not like true legacy controls to me though, because like aiming would be with square and like L2 would be your equipment menus and stuff. So hopefully I can kind of test both of these out. Very easy, normal, hard, extreme, and I have to beat extreme to play extreme European extreme. So let's see. Very easy. Snake starting life gauge is 2 times larger. Enemy soldiers have greatly reduced attack power and detection abilities. Starts with the easy gun, a silent tranquilizer gun with infinite ammo. The following sensor items are available: motion detector, active sonar, and anti-personnel sensor. 1.5 times larger, motion detector, active sonar, and anti-personnel. The highest achievable title is Doberman with the following sensor items. Hard, the highest achievable title is Fox. Okay, so this actually shows you how big your life total is going to be, too. I wasn't looking at that. And then Extreme, Snake's starting life is 2/3 its normal size. Greatly increased attack power and detection ability from enemy soldiers. Highest achievable title is Foxhound, and these items are not available. I'm going to go with normal. That's typically what I do on everything, but I do like to see the differences before I make a selection. And view all tips, important tips only, pop-up tips, or hide tips. Well, for now, we'll do view all tips just so we get the full, amount of new stuff that might be in-game that we can do. Yes, I want to start the game with these settings. And while we watch this opening cutscene, I've got my day right here. Oh, and I got a trophy for starting the game.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Got my money's worth already because I got an achievement for starting the game. Or a trophy, rather. Based on Metal Gear Solid 3. Oh, it didn't say a Hideo Kojima game. Negative review on Steam.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
Oh, I should have looked in the
20 minutes to drop off.
options for subtitles. I like subtitles.
Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Oh, this looks great, though. And I like the added motion capture where the, the mouth actually matches what they're saying.
Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
I figured he'd get credited for the original, for the story and all that stuff. But it just doesn't say a Hideo Kojima game, so negative review on Steam.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
I swear, this is what the game looked like 20 years ago the first time I played it.
Activate the autopilot.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
Like, these graphics can't get any better
10
and
seconds to drop
all that
off.
stuff.
Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Like, MGS3 20 years ago, I swear, looked like this.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. For He used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had
I like
something
that they
much
kept
bigger
it.
on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles.
It'd be nice if it was a little clearer,
A
though.
naval blockade to prevent further missile
But I
shipments
suppose
to
it's
reach
historical footage. It's going to
Cuba.
be
But
a
the
little
Soviets didn't
blurry
back
and,
down,
you know,
instead placing their armed forces
not
on secondary
super
alert.
high def,
Transport
so
ships carrying
I'm
missiles
not going to
continued
be
on
upset
course
about it.
towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
What's
You
up,
mean
Chase?
The Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get
Thanks
their
for the
hands on
resub, my
Sokolov.
man. As
That's
always.
What
One of the
hell
real
was he working
MVPs.
on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my side.
I should mention,
Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
I obviously know going into this
About
game
Sokolov.
that it's a one-to-one, shot-for-shot
Yes.
remake of the
He
original.
was taken back to the research facility and forced
And
to
so
continue
that's
working
exactly
on
what I
the
expect.
question
I hope
of
the
KGB.
gameplay is a little smoother than it was 20
more,
years ago.
it's on the verge.
You know, some quality of life upgrades, but I'm not
what
expecting this
is it?
game to like
Something to do with
reinvent the
space
wheel.
rockets?
I'm not expecting this
No.
game to be
Missiles.
anything other than
Technology.
MGS3.
I guess you're
That
right.
looks a
We
little
don't know
nicer.
the details, but
So,
it appears to be a new kind of nuclear
I don't know
device.
what everybody else's
For half a
expectations
year
were.
now, the Soviets
but
have been
that's mine.
conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk.
How you doing tonight,
Place in the
Chase?
mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
See if we still get our first-person views and stuff that we normally get in the original. I'm sure we will. I feel that.
Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
I told one of my coworkers about 10 minutes into the shift on Monday that it's been a long week. And a long week it was.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that
Especially
weapon is
when you're
complete,
trying to
we'll be facing a major
cocoon
crisis.
yourself from
The clock
the
is
entire
ticking.
world when you're interested in something. But I'm doing good tonight. I'm excited
Once we
to get into
confirm
this
the
game.
rescue Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Yeah, that certainly doesn't
Even
help
with the
either
fuel
when
and the
8
reserve
hours
tank,
feels like
we're facing
16.
a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
Yeah, it's
If
so
anything goes wrong,
blurry and
you'll
yellow
be
in the
eating
original.
Dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
$50-60 hours a week definitely makes for a long-ass week. And there he is. That's the guy.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory. Somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've
Oh, you can pause
been
during
one before.
codex.
In survival?
Interesting.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
Naked
Been
snake,
issued a
baked
knife and
potatoes.
tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Alright, we're finally into some gameplay. Let's check this out. This looks fantastic. Okay, so there's our stalker mode. So it's nice, slow movement. Oh, I can actually move in first person. How about that? I was going to leave a negative review on Steam for that, but... Can melee in first person? How about that? Oh, and it's actually toggleable. It's not just hold the button. It's toggleable. That's interesting. Neato. Oh, and there's a photo mode? I mean, every game has a photo mode. I just didn't expect it out of this game. Interesting. Neat. Oh, got a trophy. There we go. Options. Language and subtitles. Yes, we want cutscene subtitles, in-game subtitles. I like having my subtitles. I'm a little deaf. So I can change the play style in-game. Show bleeding effects. Show headgear during cutscenes. Choose whether or not to show certain equipment such as master the crocodile cap or injuries such as arrow wounds during the game's cutscenes. We want that on. Switching between weapons and equipment, unequip or previous. We're going to go previous. Enable or disable display of predicted trajectory. Yes. Picking up down enemies hold. Okay. So, let me, real quick, put this on Legacy. I just want to see what this looks like. Okay, so if you put it on Legacy, the camera is at the, or the health bar is in the top left. But we're going to put this back on new style. And then, real quick, audio. Okay, everything is... wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the... the health bar in the middle. And then, so here's our survival viewer. There's our food, map. Okay, I like the map. I'm glad they didn't use the old map. I'm glad they got a better map in here. Okay, so that's our evade. Okay, so it's circle to crouch and crawl. Not a fan of that. I'm so used to it being X. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that would be customizable too, so negative review on Steam for that, because I feel like I should be... I mean, I can customize the controls, but it would be kind of nice to be able to switch between, you know, use, like, legacy controls on, or, you know, like...
I see you've retrieved
yeah,
your backpack,
you know,
Snake.
just kind of customize it a little more.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger-happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions
You know,
are standard
the fact
Fox
that they
operating
that they did motion capture
procedure.
for the
Can't leave
radio,
any traces of your presence.
like you can
Weapons,
see
equipment, footprints,
Snake's
sweat, or
mouth
bodily
moving, you
Same
know,
goes for bullets and
with
cartridges.
every line that he
Your
says.
presence in
It's a
enemy
lot of
territory
motion
is already a
capture work
violation
for
of
something that
international conventions of warfare.
arguably is
There aren't supposed to
nobody
be
would
any
really pay
American
attention
soldiers
to
in
because it's
Russia.
behind his
It
hand.
could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Yeah, that was nice.
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No. I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
But Gray Fox
I
said,
do whatever I have to get the job
we're not
done.
tools of the government
I
or
don't
anyone
think
else.
about politics.
That's not
Well,
the
he
same
wasn't.
thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an
Well,
enemy
I
in
did skip
absolute
through this
terms.
dialogue when I
The
played
enemies we
MGS3 the
fight
other
are
night.
only enemies in relative terms,
I didn't
constantly
intend to skip through
changing with the
all of it, but I
times.
did.
As long as we have loyalty
But
to
it's-
the end, there's
It's
no
the
point in
same
believing in
dialogue, so I don't
anything,
think
even in
so.
those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty.
Now,
is the
maybe-
mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
Well,
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake.
it does seem like
Your
the
plan is
transition from
Snake.
like Snake to the
It suits
boss
you well.
That's right.
is a
The
little
legendary
faster. Like
unit that the boss put
like
together
when one
during
character
World War
talks,
II
then the
was
other
Snake.
character talks. It does seem like
Cobra
it switches
unit,
back and
a group
forth.
of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved
A
the
little
world.
faster. So maybe I misunderstood
But
that.
a
Maybe
legendary
you
hero
were talking about
backing
they're
you up,
talking
you'll be fine.
faster.
Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't.
But
think of
that
anyone else
conversation
I'd rather
between
have
Snake
with
and the
me.
boss, it did seem like
Oh, and
as
one
soon
more
as
thing,
Snake's lines
boss.
were over, the boss has
Yes.
started.
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
All right, let's get going. But first, let's check out our camos, because we got some extra ones. So we've got our standard olive drab, tiger stripe, leaf, tree bark, squares, black, grenade. Wearing it allows you to use grenades limitlessly. I thought I had to beat the game in order to unlock this. I thought that's what it's... Because this was the one that I was supposed to get. That looks like kind of like shit. But we got the Peace Walker sneaking suit, Peace Walker battle dress, and these all give us extra perks too, some of these. So this one eliminates the sound of footsteps and boosts the natural life recovery rate. Greatly reduces all damage taken and boosts natural life recovery rate, but decreases movement speed. The white tuxedo, the face paint you were wearing, has been removed. Moving with finesse, silencing your footsteps, and doubling your natural life recovery rate. If the jacket gets dirty, the effects are lost. And apparently I can't do CQC when I wear this. And the crocodile suit. It's funny that it's just the suit. Like, I figured it'd be the head and everything, but the head is still an item. Then we've got Naked Woodland ammunition belt, so we can go full Rambo. We'll make sure we put that one in our back pocket for when we get the yelling gun. And then significantly lowers the camo index while boosting movement speed. And yeah, the croc suit does make all food taste great while also boosting movement speed when crawling and increasing stamina consumption. And then for face, we've got Woodland, Splinter, Black, Raiden, glasses, and sunglasses. So how about that? And let's see, what do we got in our backpack here? The heavier your weapons and equipment, the faster you'll burn stamina. I wonder if it was like that in the original game. I never paid much attention. So we got our fake death pill, the cigar, binoculars, motion detector, active sonar. Oh, there's our masks. You can toggle the display of this item during cutscenes on and off from the options menu. So let's get rid of the anti-personnel sensor. Actually, let's get rid of the sonar and give us the crocodile cap. Oh yeah, the aviators, like straight up like Master Miller. So we've got a compass. That's a neat little added item. So there we go, full on croc suit. That's funny. Neat. And then we can, okay, so we got to hold that. And then here's our camo. Okay, so this looks like it's just giving me different combinations. So, like, I can't choose the uniform and the face paint. It's just kind of giving me some different combinations. But still. Yeah, the one-eyed croc cap. I wonder if this is the... Well, that was an alligator, not a crocodile. I was going to say, I wonder if it's the one from Happy Gilmore. Wow. I died already. I thought maybe I could crawl through the mud like the alligators, but I guess not.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Didn't even get to an enemy and I'm already dead. I suck. The one thing that I don't care for with the modern controls is looking around in first person. You still use the right analog stick because you can move in first person. So, like, and I also want to use the square button to aim because that's just what I'm used to. Oh, that's fantastic.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
5.56ers and pineapples.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA...
It looks so
and the
ridiculous
American
on this
government are
radio
involved.
screen.
Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Okay, as much as I like the Croc suit, I think it's going to be in our benefit to do something else. I don't care for how I mean, it's not first person, you know, but I still don't care for how much it zooms in when you're crawling. Yep, you're just seeing things. Okay, and it automatically puts you in first person when you aim. Yeah, that's right. Walk away. I'm going to try to do this the way you're supposed to do it, you know, and be all sneaky-like. Alright, we got a guy there.
I think I saw something. Huh?
You saw nothing. Yeah, I can see. There he is.
Nobody here.
Okay, so it zooms in like that when you're crawling in tall grass. Just like how the original would when you're, like the original would put you in first person when you crawl in tall grass.
Huh? Who was that? Nobody here. Huh? Who's that? What the?
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Control here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Whoops. Yeah, the sneaking thing has just never been my forte. Aw, damn. Because I passed through here in an alert phase, it skipped the cutscene. It does that in the original, at least. Oh, and we have to compensate for bullet drop now, too? Well, that changes things.
Answer me.
You, one of Vulcan's pawns. Speak. Just up ahead, under the bridge. Speak. You lousy.
Damn it. Now, hopefully, since I came back here, I can see the other cutscene. Once the, you know, evasion and caution wears out. Let me put you to sleep. And put you to sleep.
HQ, please respond. This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
I feel like there's still got to be somebody around here if I'm still in a caution. Aha. There we go. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to pay attention to that. Oh, that sucks. I didn't see the... I mean, okay, so it's only a cutscene of, you know, Snake looking through his binoculars and, you know, noticing the nest and everything, but... There we go. Yeah, run away. Okay, so it says there's 64 of the frogs and 64 of the ducks. So I'm going to guess because the check mark is there that I've gotten the one in this room for the one, but I haven't gotten the other one for the duck. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna need some food soon. You know, this is another thing I was kind of wondering, is if it would have the, you know, old school ammo boxes, or if it would, you know, kind of be more like MGS 4 and 5, where it would be the actual weapons laying around, and it's the old school boxes. The new controls are going to take some time to get used to. That I know for sure. Found the duck. It was camouflaged. Oh, shit! I didn't realize they come back. Alright, let's move on.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. Security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day, and I wanted to wait until I saw the game.
Sokolov is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in
But-
the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
I was always like,
Your mission is to bring
hold on,
Sokolov back
I'll wait
alive.
till Zero's
You
done.
must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
But with the recent Oblivion remaster, they took the original, game and basically imported it into Unreal Engine, and then just kind of put like, it was described, I haven't played it yet, but it was described to me as like they put a filter over the top. With how perfectly this game is been one-to-one with the cutscenes and the level design and everything, I almost wonder if that's why Konami decided to go with Unreal Engine for this. If they were able to take like the original game data and just import it into Unreal Engine and then just kind of like replace like the like character models and and basically take the raw data and just make it better. So I'm kind of feeling like that might be why they decided to go with Unreal Engine. Well, let's eat some mushrooms.
Disgusting.
Well, he didn't like the mushrooms. Let's see how he likes the hornet's nest.
I want some more.
Well, he likes the hornet's nest. Go ahead and turn around now, bud. No, you're going to keep walking this way, eh? Lit. I wanted to interrogate him, but that works too.
What's wrong? Who's that?
Damn it.
Requesting backup.
The controls are definitely not helping me out right now.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Breathe.
Who's that?
HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Well, this is going well.
I see it. Speak. You'll never get Sokolov. Answer me, bastard. What's that sound? Huh? What's that sound? There's nothing here.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Didn't realize my suppressor was unequipped.
Everything seems in order.
This thing definitely doesn't seem like it aims where it's supposed to. All right, well, let's go talk to Sokolov.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent.
I mean, yeah, I suppose this, you know,
The Iron Curtain.
tranquilizer pistol wouldn't be like a regular gun, and, you know, you got to compensate for bullet drops. So
The man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero.
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Oh yeah, we get to see Sokolov's judo. Look at this idiot. Looks like he's trying to do a Kamehameha.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
There he is.
Huh? We meet at last.
Oh, I missed the R1 button.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Damn.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the crew.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
the other one. Whoa!
I feel like I should have put the Croc suit on for this one. Have him whip everybody's ass in a Croc suit.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you.
God damn, how many trophies am I gonna get?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself.
Should I put the Croc suit on for the next cutscene?
We're counting on you.
I feel like I should put the Croc suit on for the next cutscene. Have him get his ass beat by the boss while wearing a Croc suit.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes.
Watch your head,
Best
Sokolov.
has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
Croc cap clips through Sokolov's face. Negative review on Steam. It broke my immersion.
Shagohod, the treading behemoth, a tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh yes, and without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no
God, it's so hard to take this serious right now.
I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Imagine being this like high level, top secret Soviet weapons specialist scientist, and a guy in that suit shows up to help you get out of the country. I'll tell you what, that bridge is a big old not me right there, man.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Oh, this guy. I hate this guy.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples?
That animation right there with the crocodile head.
Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
I love how every time the camera angle changes too, you see the top of the croc cap go up like this. Ugh.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live.
He has found a sweet costume.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait.
I'll tell you what, they did an
He's my
excellent job with the
I'll
Vulcan
take care of
character
him.
model, though. I mean, they all look great, but like the Colonel Vulcan like face is phenomenal.
You can't come with us.
That is way too damn funny.
Rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the survival viewer button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into two types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with a movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those
Poor
wounds.
crocodile probably broke his snout. Yeah. Well, there's the sorrow over there. Now let's put a splint on our rib cage. Yeah, we'll do the bandage first, the disinfectant, the styptic, and then put the stitches in. Oh, that's even worse in this version. It's so nasty.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
He ain't got a choice. Hopefully now that this gave me a chance to get a little bit more adjusted to the controls, maybe I won't do so badly in the next section. I don't like how Ocelot's hair sometimes looks black, sometimes looks blonde, sometimes looks gray. It's throwing me off a little bit.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
I mean, everything in this game looks pretty incredible, but yeah, Volgin stands out quite a bit. I am going to make a save, and it does... So there is autosave. I just wonder if it's like every room or what. I assume, because every time I think it was like, wanted to change my camo, like quick change my camo, or... oh no, it was when I wanted to change the style. Like the control style, it said I'd have to start from the latest checkpoint, so... Yeah, they definitely re-recorded this.
With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
I could, the first line, I could tell it was saying just a slight bit different.
What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. on a tree frog. This ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new life, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Well, Graham, how did you feel about that new version of that song? I mean, you got to figure that whoever sang it's 20 years older, so, you know, voice changes over time. But I had no issue with it. I mean, it's just different. You know what I mean? It wasn't better, it wasn't worse, it was just different.
Payload oxygen supply is nominal.
And I do actually kind of like it because it sets it just that little bit apart from the original. It's just different enough that it fits this version.
Jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then? The man who arranged the defection was a group
day is
colonel
gone. I
by
had
the
to break
name of
out the
Yevgeny
HTA.
Borusovich Volgin.
Volgin. Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
Till today.
Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the Boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The Boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
You know, I think my favorite thing about this game overall,
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict,
is
we have to prove that
the
America
fact that
was
they
not
put
involved
this
in that
story
explosion.
into an actual
eliminating the boss
historical
ourselves will prove
timeline, and it
America's
fits so
innocence.
neatly in it.
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
That does not look like a fun descent at all.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss?
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eat.
Because I'll be taking on the boss at our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
Yeah, that's a no for me right there, dog. Just sitting there in this thing and just waiting for the bottom to drop out and the parachute to deploy on its own. No, thank you.
Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? Came out last year.
I talked about this when
it's based on
I played the original last weekend. The Great Escape was a movie that inspired the original Metal Gear on the MSX back in 1987, I think.
The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But?
Yep,
But
1987.
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film.
I'm pretty sure that film is based off of, like it's based on a true story.
What should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square zero? My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint, got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How'll I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
All right, let's see if we can do a little better than we started. You mean to tell me that this is more effective than what I'm already wearing? Well, I think it's time we put the Croc suit away for now. We'll go with Tiger Stripe. I do want to turn motion blur off, though. Oh, I haven't looked at these yet. So we've got Filter, Action Movie, Bleach Bypass, Retro Brown, Monochrome, Nostalgic, Legacy. So let's put it on Legacy. Doesn't really look a whole lot different, but it's also dark, so now's probably not the time to do that.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose.
Oh, that's so cool.
I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
Like I said before, seeing this version of the game is, with how great it looks,
This is Snake.
I feel
Zero.
this is like how I felt in
I
2004.
was
Just like,
ambushed
oh
by
man,
the
this
boss.
game looks
You
so
were
good.
what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. That's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
What the hell is this?
I knew they were coming.
HQ.
This is HQ.
It'd be really nice if I could just change the face or just change the suit and not have to change both.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
film reel on him. Shit.
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
I do wish he'd run a little bit faster. It's like trying to evade and run away from these guys. It seems like he'd run a little faster. Damn it.
Patrol here.
What's going on? Respond.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
What's going on? Respond.
Now, this is not going as well as I anticipated. At all. Okay, so I got life medicine, raindrop camo. I want to see if I can find the bullets. Oh, it's in his back. Okay. And now let's dig the bullet out after we've put the bandage on it.
We lost the enemy. He must be hiding nearby. Hunt him down.
Oh, I see him.
What's wrong?
Damn it.
Well, so far, I haven't killed anybody. So I got that going for me. Shit. I wasn't expecting enemies here.
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted, commencing attack.
I do want my box, though. Let's get rid of that.
Yo, you're Snake, aren't you?
Okay, I was kind of hoping I could play Codex while I'm in game. Knocked you all on your ass. Not how I wanted to do this section, but okay. I feel like this playthrough is going to be quite rough. Like, I didn't do nearly this bad when I was playing on Sunday and Wednesday night.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me. Trapped.
Get down!
Yeah, he's looking at like he's in pretty rough shape already.
There is your answer.
Got that smooth jazz playing in the background.
The name's
It's the Little Mermaid.
this wasn't part of the plan, what happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes.
Why?
Because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
Snake uncomfortable as hell talking to her.
4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
I like the subtle change to that cutscene. The quick, or at least it was more obvious. And this one, the quick, camera changes to the features that he's talking about. That was nice.
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition.
I mean, yeah, he's got at least 3 bullet holes in him right now.
There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information. Nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
So it looks like right at Snake's
What's the
left
matter?
shoulder blade, there was a bullet that I dug out there. There's a hole in his uniform.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure, we'll save again.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's
Snake's
get
got
out.
other things to
Hurry.
worry about right now.
Don't forget your gear. Here.
It's
give
so
me-
obnoxious that you can do that, it cracks me up.
We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it! Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
Okay. Alright, yep, give me the pea shooter back. Give me that. Unequip that and that for now, because I don't see myself using any of those. And let's go ahead and unequip the motion detector and do life medicine. I did not see that.
I see ya!
Oh, it's the guy on the roof, isn't it? Wow, I actually got him. That was a surprise. Suppressor's almost gone for this. I should have went loud. Saved my suppressor. How much are they charging for it?
I've been waiting for this moment.
There he is. The guy.
That's it. That's the stance. I don't think so. What? A female spy? This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
Not the judo.
You got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
That's a nice-looking gun.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
That roundhouse kick to the face. Oh, this is the cutscene I've been waiting for. Yes. Right off the face.
Six shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left.
I love that backflip off of his face. It's so ridiculous.
This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn!
The tread mark on his face is awesome.
This isn't over yet.
You'll regret stopping me. Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
Oh, so the beret, ID lanyard, 2 patches, and a limited edition steelbook. Eva Knievel! Limited edition steelbook, no game, but $70. You know, I'd almost be tempted to get that, honestly, just for the steelbook, because the U.S. didn't get a steelbook unless you bought the collector's edition. Was the only way you could get a steelbook of this game in the States. I was really disappointed about that. Alright, well, let's see what is in the original Croc Cap location. Swimming. Circle on the surface to dive underwater. Triangle to surface, X to swim faster. Okay. No animation of him going... Okay, now there is. I got a leech. Oh, I don't like that at all. So, to swim fast, you got to use both the right and left analog stick to change your direction, but then mash X to swim faster. That's awkward. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that.
Snake, are you there?
Eva,
Did you miss me?
did you make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with Volgan.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though.
I mean, I'm probably not going to buy it because $70 is something I don't have right now. Especially after just, you know, pre-ordering this game earlier this week.
Talking about the boss?
Or, well, late last week, but either way.
Yes.
It'd be sweet, but yeah, not. I mean, $70. I just can't justify it right now.
Other cultures, other ways of thinking.
Now, depending on what happens in the next couple of weeks at work, I might have some extra spending cash.
I've lost faith in the things I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
I saw the universe.
The universe?
Not the actual universe. The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment and by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth, then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying, too?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
Yeah.
No. I believe because I have to. Even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.52. See ya.
Bye. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Oh, I can I? Nope, it won't let me walk on the wire. Okay. I'll see if I can execute this. If not, I might get eaten by a crocodile. Let's see, so it's circle to let go. I'm assuming it's going to be X to... grab the thing. So press X when atop a tree branch or when in front of a railing to drop down and hang from it. Press triangle to pull up. You can also let go at any time by pressing circle, drop and catch. If you let go when hanging, press X with the proper timing to grab a cliff branch. Okay. Yep. Damn it. Well, let's try it again. Okay, let's get rid of this leech. And that one. Oh, I was going to eat food while I was in there. That's what I was going to do. Ah, we got an updated snake eating video. Just raw snake.
Not too bad.
Damn it. Sweet. Alright, I'm going to try this one more time, and if I don't do it this time, then I'm just going to move on. What the problem that I'm having is that in, you know, the original game, you could just, like, button mash to catch the next thing, and I think on this one it's got to be timed properly. And I have another leech on me. Alright, we're just gonna, well, there is something over there. What is it? I gotta try to get it. I have to. Gotta have the stuff. You know what? Let me actually try the other side of the rope. Nope, damn it. One more time, and I swear, if I don't get it next time, I'm moving on. Because this is getting ridiculous. I just want to know what it is, because I have the one-eyed croc cap. So is it the regular croc cap, or is it something else? Like, I can see the prompt show up, but I can't get the timing down. Got it. I button mashed it that time. Now hopefully I just have enough stamina to get there. Alright, made it. Yeah, the regular croc cap. All that for something I already had. Negative review on Steam. Another damn leech. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. We'll see how Snake likes crocodile.
What can I say? Can't complain.
Alright. Likes alligator. Crocodile. Whatever. Same shit. Gigantic lizard is a hit with Snake. That is true. That is a factual statement because, well, yeah, the croc suit makes things taste better. Alright, we got a dog there. And an electric fence there. Is that a film reel on his chest? Possibly? Looks like it is. Well, we're gonna have to take him out.
Just my imagination.
Damn it.
Who's that?
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Oh, my suppressor for this is almost gone. I think it was this guy that had it. Nope. I feel like it was that guy.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
HQ, respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
Oh, I killed the dog. I didn't actually want to do that. I thought I had my other weapon out. Oh, sorry, doggy. Well, there's my first kill of the game, and it was an animal. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to move on from this film reel conquest. Because it looks like now it's gone. So I probably got to hold him up or something like that. Well, I'll just keep my eye out for the next one. That's unfortunate. You ain't got one.
think I saw some. Huh? Guess I've seen things.
Yeah, he'll fall asleep eventually.
Just my imagination.
I need to find another suppressor.
Nobody here. Who's that? Where's our backup?
Damn, I am getting spotted everywhere. I suck.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Speak. The Ocelot can control ricocheting bullets.
Oh, he got me through the wall? Really? I mean, I suppose that thing would have, you know, some penetrating capabilities. Well, there's my first, well, second death, rather. Well, I wonder if now that I died... Yeah, he got me with the yelling gun. I wonder if now that I died, can I go back and get this dude's film reel? Nope, they're all still knocked out. Damn. You saw nothing. I wish there was a way you could, like, peek open through the doors. That would be kind of nice. Wait. If I get close to the door... Oh. It's just the old school animation.
Speak.
The provision storehouse is destroyed.
Speak.
The machine gun. With the action button?
Speak.
There are guys who know alert cancellation frequencies.
Answer me.
Bastard.
Night.
Speak.
Destroying the armory will...
Well, what?
Speak.
If you shoot the barbed wire fence power source...
Oh, yeah.
Speak.
Let me go!
Nah. You can just go night-night. Oh, an AK-47, some grenades. Didn't get another suppressor for my tranquilizer gun that I was hoping to get.
Here at last.
First boss fight.
Looks like the boss's info was right. Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat. To disappoint the Cobras, but you're mine now.
You've just been finger gestured, Snake.
Leave us. It's just you and me. No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone.
You know, this whole concept is actually kind of hilarious. Like, hey man, just stand there and watch me spin my guns because I'm so cool and do nothing about it.
This time I've got 12 shots. Okay. Draw!
different from simply changing a clip.
He's so goddamn cool, but that's so goddamn dumb.
This reload time is exhilarating.
You know, it's funny. If it wasn't, if the gun spinning wasn't such an essential part of the Ocelot character, it would have been hilarious.
Yes, it's the heart of a dude.
Oh? This is new. I mean, I don't. Now, let me say, I don't know if that was new in this version. I've just never seen it before. If it was in the original, I've never seen it. Got him. But like, if the gun spinning thing wasn't such a central part to his character, I could see Snake going, spinning your guns has no tactical advantage, gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever.
Damn it. He found us.
I mean, I suppose it gives him a tactical advantage when it comes to Hornets.
You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Now let's see how dark this is. Oh, it's quite dark. And in the HD remaster, it's a lot brighter. All right, so we've got another gunshot wound to the chest. Oh, and there's the bullet too. That's probably a punctured lung, no doubt. Well, let's see if this works. Yeah, not really. Maybe muzzle flash? Nope. There we go. I can see a little bit. That's a little bit better. You know, I think I actually read before in the original MGS3 that, like, if you're down in the caves for a long time, Snake, well, it'll actually brighten up because Snake's eyes adjust to the darkness. So I think that might be what happened. You gotta just, like, stand there. You just gotta wait for a minute, and then eventually it brightens up, because I can see a lot better now than I initially could. Wait, I think the torch was down here. Which I don't think I'm really going to need it. I will take some glowing mushrooms, though. I think that's the way I came in from, actually. Maybe not. Let's get some crab, too. Oh, that was a frog. I thought that was a crab. Need to stock up on some food for the fight with the fear. Make sure that spoils and everything, you know. Now, there should be a shotgun in this room. That's a crab. Snow camo. Yep. Okay, I still can't really see very well in some of these areas, so let's bring out the torch. Alright, well, let's see how Snake likes the crab.
Pretty tasty.
Die, devil bird. He's got a bullet hole in his chest uniform. In the uniform, he's got a hole in the chest of his uniform.
I've caught you at last. We are the sons of the boss. I am the pain. I will guide you to a world of anguish beyond your imagination. Let's get started.
His face looks like it hurts. I love the race car effect. Well, it's probably supposed to be like their wings flapping, but it sounds like a race car with a fart can on it. Okay, I need some of this. I am going to die. That would suck. Nope, nope. Damn it. Oh, and I gotta do the whole fight again. Damn. I'm trying to beat him non-lethal because I get a camo for it. And, you know, trying to do just about everything I can non-lethal. Finally.
I am invincible!
That was more difficult than it should have been.
The pain! The pain! The pain!
Now, the next question is, how the hell do I get up here to get that? Because, like, I can see it up there. But how do I get up there? Oh. Okay, so I can see I can roll from over to there, but how do I get up there? From over here. That took me way too long to figure out. Let's see, so the Hornet Stripe wards off hornets, spiders, and leeches, and allows the wearer to tame hornets. Neat. Yeah, you see the bullet hole there. Bullet hole in his back. Cut on his arm. A bullet hole in his or in his tricep there, and another cut on his shoulder. Yeah, he's going to be pretty messed up looking by the end of this game. Let's get out these caves. You know, to be honest with you, I don't dislike the health bar at the bottom as much as I thought I would. Now, I'd prefer it still to be in the top left, because then, you know, that's just classic. But, I mean, considering I kind of look down at my, you know, weapon menu and stuff anyway, it's not that big of a deal. But we are going to put the Croc suit on. Because I feel like that is going to be beneficial in the next area. I'm not going to go too much longer tonight, but I am going to get through the next couple locations.
Hey, this works.
Now, I'm not going to take the end out up here. I'm tempted to try. But I'm not going to do it this time. So I got something else in mind for his old ass. No film reel on you. Ah, finally another suppressor for this damn thing.
Get your hands off me. I'm not going anywhere.
Really now? How many times must I tell you?
Tanya!
Each time you resist, your lover will suffer the consequences. Is that clear?
Vulcan. Damn you!
The amount of grip strength that dude would have to be able to lift somebody up by the back of their neck and hold them in the air.
Hold it right there, traitor. Let's find out just how lucky you are. Watch closely. One of these 3 guns has a single bullet in it. I'm going to pull the trigger 6 times in a row. Are you ready? Huh. Looks like your luck hasn't run out yet.
There's no such thing as luck on the battlefield.
That look on his face is just like, yes, Mom.
You'd better stay in line from now on. The Cobras will take care of him.
Has the CIA dog been disposed of yet?
The pain is dead.
What? He may be a child, but he's definitely one of yours. I fear Khrushchev may have a hand in this. We have no time to lose. You must eliminate him before the final test.
Don't worry. They'll be able to handle it. I'm leaving him to you, the fear.
The old man is always sleeping. Is he all right?
The end is saving what life he has left in him for battle. Normally, he's dead. But he'll wake up when the time is right. And when he does, it will be the end for the boy.
Yeah. Sokolov isn't worth your love. You can entertain me until the rain stops. Kuwabara. Kuwabara.
The sorrow, is that you?
Well, I think I'm going to call it here for the night. Seems like a good spot to call it a day for now.
Saving the game, Snake? Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
I just saw this
about
on
monster called
what was it,
Godzilla.
Sunday or
He grows
Wednesday,
to-
so I'm gonna skip through that one, just for the hell of it. Oh, the end's health bar actually still shows up on screen, anyways. That's interesting. Oh, I didn't want to do that. But yeah, first impression, it's definitely MGS3. No doubt about it. Looks fantastic. So far, no, performance issues or anything like that. Controls are taking a minute to get used to, but that's mainly because that's mainly because it does play pretty smooth. The movement takes a little bit to get used to, because especially when you're in a crawling state, because there's times where I want to like move forward or move sideways and he kind of moves the opposite direction from what I feel like he should. But I do kind of wish his like full run speed was a little bit faster, because it's like once you get into a combat situation, it feels like he's just, going for a trot while he's getting shot at. But it's minor stuff. It's really minor stuff. This tranquilizer pistol's taken me a good minute to get used to as well. But overall, I enjoy it, and I think, at least for a casual playthrough, for sure, this is going to be how I do it from now on, more than likely. I'm sure there's going to be, a time and a place, to go back and play the original version, just for nostalgia's sake. And I know Twin Snakes isn't a popular game, but I find myself, when it comes to MGS1, wanting to play Twin Snakes more often than the original, simply because it looks nicer, it plays a little nicer. Obviously, the critiques of Twin Snakes are much more than just visual. I mean, it does change the way the game plays in a drastic way. But the first game, while still a classic, visually and both in like movement and stuff, is kind of clunky. And so having a little bit smoother of a playthrough for MGS1 is kind of nice, and so I tend to gravitate towards that version. And so for me, obviously Twin Snakes and the cutscenes and the voice acting, that's all a conversation for another day. But this to me is like, if I'm going to play MGS3, it's very likely going to be this version going forward. I'm interested to see the rest of it for sure. Obviously, I know it's shot for shot, 1-to-1, all that. And the thing is I could see in a way how some people might feel a little disappointed in it because of how similar it is. Like, it's almost exact, and I expected nothing less, but I was still kind of surprised by how exact it is. And like I stated earlier, it feels like what they did was, somehow imported the raw data, from the original game and put it into Unreal Engine, and then just, changed up the character models, probably added motion capture for the, the voices and stuff, and really critiqued it, and it probably replaced most things. But so I don't want to say this is a glorified remaster, because it feels more than that. Whereas, like Oblivion Remastered, from what I've seen, is, a remaster. And this one, with the way the camo works and the controls and all that stuff, it's definitely different. So it's different enough that it's still a remake, but it's not so different, that it feels unfamiliar. It feels very, very familiar. And to be honest with you, I'm okay with that. As far as I'm concerned, this is exactly what an MGS3 remake should be. Now, there's ways you could probably maybe expand some of the playable area and add some things and whatnot to, make it feel a little different. And if it's done right, that would be fine. But if you're going to remake the original game, and it depends on the game, 100%, because I've never played the, original Resident Evil games, but they look rough. And I do remember, I think I have played one of them for a couple minutes, and it's rough to play through. If you grew up with them, that's probably a different story. But I would only imagine that the newer remakes of those Resident Evil games changed a lot, and for the better. But MGS3 has aged like a fine wine, and it doesn't need a lot to, I guess, bring it up to modern standards, because it has aged so well. So this, to me, is fine. And I'm excited to play more of it. Now, the only thing that has been kind of disappointing today is just how badly I'm doing at this game. Because I played through MGS3 a little bit on Sunday and Wednesday, and I didn't do overly stellar, but I also don't feel like I did this bad. I mean, I died in the mud before I even encountered an enemy, for fuck's sake. So there's a little bit of a learning curve with the controls, and I do feel like the enemies are a little bit more aware of their surroundings, and I just need to get good at the game, I guess. But that's going to be it for the night. Grim, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully this was enjoyable to check out. And the plan is to be back again at some point tomorrow. Later on, technically today, August 30th. It'll probably be late again. But it kind of depends. I'm not 100% sure. I will update the Grimbeards Discord as soon as I find out. But the plan is to stream tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday, and experience as much of this game as I possibly can. Because there's still other things on my list of curiosities that I would like to experience for myself before I see somebody else do it. So that's going to be it for the night. Yeah, I'm tired. So Grim, thanks again. Chase, thanks for stopping by for a little while, and appreciate the resub as always. And until I see you all again next time, stay suave.